Village screen. Interchange entrance. Skethermoor is there. So let's check this place out.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Hands away from any weapons.
Just trying to find the hotel. So hotel is over there. And we need to... Yep. Sneak button. Just don't watch. Grass is hiding. Okay, there were another road here. Anyone watching? No. Trespassers will be shot. Good to know. It's pretty close. Probably for me. Gee, thanks. Lunchbox. Freeing and radiation resistance. Okay, recent movements. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me. As usual, if you spot one of them acting off, bring it to me. Reverend McHenry. Passed and remove your hotel, crossed the stream and turned right. Heading up the hill. Turned right again, up the narrow stone steps. Went around the back of the ruins. Entered the rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? Passed the Merview Hotel, crossed the stream and turned right. Should we check the hotel first? I think we should. Okay, so it's a location for soldiers.
Watch your step.
Okay, apparently this is totally normal to walk around with a knife. Not suspicious at all. Oh, this game loves these scrolling spaces. Investigation. Might not be this route, but let's check it out regardless. Cross the stream, okay. Might be this way. Cloth, okay. Okay, that's a ruin. So definitely somebody has been camping here. Oh. Up the steps. Explosive lure. Okay, interesting. What's this? Okay. I wonder if the rats are also like a mutants in this game. Okay, there's a rat. Okay. Die, you bastards. What with the rats and stomp? Okay. It's more much like in Dead Space. Stab or stomp? There's the question. I suppose this game doesn't have an armor. Okay. I'm not happy about this. Oh, it's a rat hole. Okay, so they are mutant rats. And I can destroy those. Now we are totally messed up. Like, my legs. Okay, so destroy the rat holes. I can see a rat hole. Not what I expected. Don't buy me. Soldiers versus rats. Okay, these rats might be a bit too dangerous. Don't shoot me.
You're pushing your luck. Not sure I like the look of you.
You are surrounded by the rats. Carry on. Okay, now it's probably destroyed. Yep.
Thought as much.
Unknown area. So the guy went here. Brewery cellar. Well, that would be like a very logical place to be indeed. Barred from the... Molotov cocktail recipe, which we already got. Crawl through. Ah, you can crawl through here. Do we dare? Yes, we do. Kill the one they call Macy. Morrisvik. We share in your concern. The commander called Moisey. Silence. Okay, so druids are behind this. Inventory full. Lots of rags here. You can also eat these, you don't need to like... Ugh. Glass bottle of glue. Uh-huh. Something over there. Makeshift throwable explosive. Explodes on impact. I'm going to treat myself. Can we sell these? All whiskey belongs to me. Aha. There's been like two conspirators because there's two cards. What is this part grade? British Atomic Research Supply Box. Training Simulant. Iodine and shotgun ammo. Training simulants can be used to unlock new buffs in a skills menu. Ooh, nice. So you learn with using drugs. Range combat, thrown weapons. And you need to find kickstone duration. That could be. Do I want to use it? Probably not. A moment.
Ah, it's you. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
Killing shopkeeper doesn't sound a good idea.
I'm asking you to, well, to deal with him.
Right.
He can't be allowed to walk freely here when he has succumbed to such corruption. You could get the captain involved, though I am loath to suggest it. Whatever course of action you take, I'm sure you will do what is best. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I could trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
Deal with.
I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul.
Okay.
And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action.
Right.
But it pains me to imagine what Evil is creeping inside our little village. None of us, not even the protocol officers, know the truth of that. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I do what I can. What I must. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
Right.
Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here.
Okay.
The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
That was actually useful. So, Castermoor Woods and... okay.
Acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Hard worries. Yeah, we need to visit there. And... bakery. So, hearing voices.
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
Okay, I hear something.
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
Sus.
No, please, don't do that. Maybe we can talk, but you have to be quiet. Please.
Okay, so we can
I think there's none as can help me.
okay, we can
Me
be
husband,
blunt
Philip,
and
he went
peace.
off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them.
Okay.
He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. He's upstairs, locked away, safe and sound, and not doing anything to hurt nobody. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but Could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. Bless you, thank you. Now let me know if you're looking to
We are
buy
not going to
something.
rat these people out to the soldiers. Prying. I found this letter of yours. Care to explain?
Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. You're just as bad as the rest of them around here.
Yep.
Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me.
Right.
They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, they knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it.
Well, he has kind of point, but
If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh? I want what's best for village.
thanks for following.
We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Where?
Coast bite.
Prying for secrets so he can hold them over me.
Drake,
Well,
thanks.
I won't stand for people who
Yeah,
stick
no
their
Discord.
beaks in where they're not wanted.
Yep. I don't add people to my Discord or have a Discord community because I used to like run the guild and that's a lot of work and pointless drama. So not offering that service currently.
Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look, just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that'n. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that'n, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done.
Yeah, I'm not giving my username. I don't want to add extra people. I don't play with. So, yep. No Discord this time.
Him? My socks are holier than he is. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well
This
with soldiers.
guy has
and
some
holds
point,
them
but I
over
don't
us.
like him.
Blackmail
Still.
it is. Pure and simple. Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up, with factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something
Getting
better.
rich.
But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands.
Okay, so they were
Please,
like
I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that
No
letter
problem.
back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
I don't like this guy, but I suppose we are not going to burn him.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And the village doesn't have to worry about that quizzling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother
Right.
Jago. Lives out by the old mine
Okay,
in Casterfell
this is
Woods.
second guy
I'll
who
mark
is
the spot
talking
for
about
you.
her.
Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
I think I'm being pushed to the certain direction. So what did he give us? Training manual. Oh, okay. Allows crafting skills to be purchased. Ooh. So we gave a bit of leeway with him and he gave us no new skills. I have to say this was like a pretty good thing. Crafting time is increased. So we unlocked some things here. Okay, so I need to like more of these to purchase these. So 7, while you could get this like a bit with just 1. So basically you don't need to, or you shouldn't, like go and waste your trading drugs. Three trackable leads in this region. This is very useful notification. Not too many saving spots here, by the way. Okay, let's restart the, or well, I think it should work if I just go to the menu and then restart the game again. Some Unreal games clear out the memory this way. Stalker did have a long time that issue that I had to like restart the whole game. Okay, now it feels a bit better.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon. A warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Nora's barn. Trader camp, nice. Greenhouses. Protocol camp. So where's the witch?
Off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is.
That is the place we started. Okay, convoy wreckage is over there. Rumored location, okay. Casterville Woods. Okay. So that was in a totally different location. Other way around, that is. So let's check around.
I haven't once seen a good, honest thunderstorm. Those scientists broke the weather somehow. Toe the line, you.
That's actually un-British weather here. It's not awful weather, so it can't be like a British weather. The protocol keeps you safe. Okay. Except him, apparently. Oh no! Can't be burning people here. A lot of people. Up. Way too much bodies here. Trader camp.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I?
Soldier who's corporal.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads. Course not. Hey, don't let this uniform give you the heebies. In here, we're nothing but tradesman and customer, you and me. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past, and it's made the patrols here in Skethermoor a bit trigger-happy. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. There I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So, I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it? Well, that's all hush-hush, as you can imagine. Something odd came out with the government projects here, and anything that doesn't look right, well, Captain has us burn it to cinders. There's this stuff you see, and I should stop talking. Captain has had me eyes if he knew. You'd understand.
Okay, so what does he have? A few shotgun shells and we get a skill book.
That's everything, yeah? Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see any time. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be alright. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commandier's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Okay, so we need to visit those places.
See you around, chum.
Yes. And if we find this skill book, we are going to use it as to buy by others. Firearm mastery. Weapon recoil. I wonder if I need to like buy these in a order.